Hey friends, it's Mike at Stromsoe Insurance here with another segment of coverage with Stromsoe, and we're focusing on claims, and today we're going to focus more specifically on auto insurance claims. And you know, when I think about auto insurance claims that I've been involved in my career, I could probably go on for hours, but there's ones that comes not only to my mind but to my heart, and it's a personal experience from our own family. And I remember like it was yesterday, even though it was almost 20 years ago. Our oldest child was in the back seat of a car, coming home from a church function on a weeknight on a rural road in the town that we live in. And his best friend was at the wheel, just got his license that very day. And coming home at night on rural roads, they encountered a car coming from a side street. And there's no street lights, and being inexperienced, the day he got his license, he flinched. And when he flinched, he didn't hit the gas, or he didn't hit the brake, he hit the gas. And it caused the vehicle to go faster, and ultimately he overcorrected, lost control, and they hit a telephone pole. And our son's best friend lost his life that night. And I was involved in the entire situation, through the whole process of trying to wrap things up with the parents' insurance providers and so forth and so on. And what happened was there were no attorneys because they had proper protection. It was settled. Their company was magnificent. And there was another gal in the front seat, one of their other best friends. The good news is they all had seatbelts on, so the damage there was minimized. But ultimately, at the end of the day, our son, his leg is still damaged to this day, and it will be damaged for the rest of his life. And the other gal, the young girl, also had damages, but it was handled because the parents had proper insurance, and that's a huge lesson. You want to make sure that your limits of liability insurance under your auto insurance policy are the proper limits of protection. And how do you know what to carry? Well, that's why you need a local independent insurance agent to work with you and for you to make sure that you have the proper limits. The other thing that we've learned through that from our time in the industry is I also interviewed a Juris Doctorate lawyer who is now a third generation insurance agency owner, because she called me and she wanted some consultation on how to help in the agency business, how to run an insurance agency, I should say. And I wanted to help her, and that's what I do, is help people. So I helped her, and she said, "How can I help you?" And I interviewed her. And I said to her, what's your story? Where did you come from? She goes, "I'm a lawyer by trade." I said, "Really? What kind of lawyer?" She said, "An asset protection lawyer." And so what I learned from that as well is that future earnings are now at risk. And we have that interview available with Allison. So we share that with people only so that they'll think about what are the proper limits, and to know that the future earnings, for as long as they remain, will be at risk. My friends, we're here to tell you, make sure you have proper limits of coverage. If you have teenage drivers, you might need higher protection, and you want to take care of it all in advance. If there's anything ever that we can do for you, please let us know. Maybe it's adding an umbrella to all of that. I don't know. Please contact us. Work with a local independent insurance agent who serves you first to make sure that as you're out there on the highway of life, that everything you work so hard for is properly protected. We look forward to helping you, serving you, and protecting you soon.